Well, good morning from Wicklow. Morning from this little nutter as well. He's waiting for his breakfast, which is just soaking up a little bit of water there. A Wicklow car park didn't kind of work out, unfortunately. This is a very, very busy car park during the night. People turn up with motorhomes and camper vans and caravans running generators and things like that. So, as well as it being busy with cars and everything tonight. So I think we're actually on our way somewhere else today. So we're going to get up, walk the dogs along the beach. It's a nice dry day. Hopefully it'll stay dry where we're going next. Mandy's spotted somewhere so we should hopefully try and do a bit of fishing. And that's where we're off now, back inland a little bit. We have, I think I've said this quite a few times now, and we have found that the coast isn't, how should you say, as nice / camper van friendly as we found the inland waterways and stuff like that. We are, I don't know why we're drawn to water, but we are always drawn to water, whether it's canal networks, rivers, lakes or seaside. It's a new thing that Mandy started fishing, so that's the reason why Mandy's drawn to water. I'm drawn to water, I think, because of the mesmerizing effect of water and the random nature of water or whatever. I find it very calming. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, somewhere inland, and then hopefully get some work done as well. Making a quick pit stop to another pet store. Basically, both dogs have managed to destroy their harnesses through pulling, so we need to go find some new ones. And obviously it wouldn't be perfectly ethical or nice or anything if we didn't have a look at the toys for the dogs as well. I'm going to try Dex with something that he might be familiar with, and then we're trying to look at little toys that might keep Murphy happy. All the toys though, all the toys. So going for a bit of camo look. Mandy likes red, so Mandy's probably going to choose the red one. There's that one as well, which is quite good because it obviously gives them a bit of a, I don't know, awareness. So you can put on the side of it, stay away.
But you also get, it's got 3 straps.
Right,
so it's like belly, under, front.
So definitely not getting out of that one then. But yeah, so we're going with this one. Well, I've gone with this one. I don't know what Mandy's going to choose. I've done some stress testing on that, which is the bit that seems to fail. But it looks nice and comfy anyway. And yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, I also found a non-spill bowl as well for travelling, which is absolutely brilliant. So it kind of velcros down to the carpet, fill it up, and it doesn't spill. So cool. I found one weeks ago when we got the other stuff, but only one. So, and now we need to find Leeds, not the place in Yorkshire. So this is his old one. As you can see from there, the webbings all started to snap. Let's come off under there as well, where it used to be attached. So, and on Murphy's, that's totally been destroyed. So you can see in there, you shouldn't be able to see in there. You can see in there, but it's on its way out. Murphy's ripped out entirely. So that's why we got the new one. It's like tactical now. Look at this, tactical. So we've got a nice handle on the back there, a nice little strap on the top, where it's about sort of, I don't know, twice as thick as the last one. And then we've got a chest piece down there. There we go. Hi, buddy. And don't you look dapper? Yeah. Oh. Oh, much cuteness. And we'd spotted this place just on our way into the pet shop and thought, well, you know, that looks absolutely lovely. So it's a place where you can get subs, pizzas, chicken, burgers, and everything else as well. And we're thinking like, no way, you can have literally whatever you want. And so we did. Maybe overdid it, because we kind of wasn't expecting everything to be in such generous portions. But we'd seen in the comments many people saying, you've got to try this. So we did. And yeah, I can say curry, sauce, cheese and chips, they're absolutely epic. So, Super Max and Super Subs. Yeah, that's just brilliant. In the middle of nowhere is a spa with a little restaurant inside, great little pit stop, lovely food, and yeah, we just had our very first cheesy chips with curry sauce. Oh yes. Love Island. You guys have got like quite a perfect mix of life going on, with the all chill, relax, everyone's nice, you know, like where we're out at the moment, this lovely lake area and that, loads of places to just do what you want to do and sort of like, you know, enjoy nature and that, enjoy your food, and then just be nice to each other. It's good. So a lady in Maxi Pet got it all sorted out and then came up and said, you know what though, you can get a free roll of dog poo bags and a blanket, and I can get you 10% off. So it came down to whatever it was, 62, and it should have been 70 something. So I got mega discount. I've not shown him this yet, so we'll have a play with that. And he's liking his new bowl already, although it's just taken a litre of water, so there's a lot of water in there. And the new Toughwear camo edition. Come on, but show them that. It's good, isn't it? You like it? Yeah. Is it more comfortable? Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Need to work on the training now, don't we? So you don't pull so much. But we are working on the name. He's definitely responding. I can shout him when he comes to me now. So he knows his name, and I've got the trust in him that he'll come to me as well. So we're getting there, slowly and surely. Right then. So nice open car park, no one's here, lovely dry day, and dog treats. Let's see how Dex goes on with some training. So my first priority is this. So tried him with the harness, tried him one of those front clip things. Now he just wants to be a knobber and wants to pull all the time. So this is probably going to be really boring to watch, but hopefully I'm going to give him some incentives so he doesn't pull my shoulder out all the time. Here, Dexter, Dexter here, Dexter here. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy here. Good boy here. Good boy. So as you can see, the first problem we've got is he's not really interested in food. He'll eat the snacks once he sees it, but it's getting his attention. Now he seems to understand his name, which is great, but not all the time, and not if there's something else that's taking his attention away. Like I say, I just want to stop him at the moment from pulling. He'll wait. He knows that one. I can stand here for ages, as long as nothing else catches his attention. Next, whistle, which I know he's not interested in. So as you can see, even with the whistle, bit inconsistent, just like the food. As soon as he catches his attention in there, nothing, no food, no whistle, no me, nothing catches, well, you can't catch his attention, you can't get him back. So this is boring for him, it's boring for me. So we're gonna have a bit of playtime and then we'll try again. So toy time, fetch it. Obviously it's like a mock thing, and he knows exactly what he's doing with that. And I'll try the whistle as well as food. What up? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, bless him. Good boy. You fetch. Come on, fetch. Dexter, fetch. Good boy. Good boy. Where is it? Lost the bird. Well, I can see why he failed. Gundog and that. He's tearing shreds out of the bird. Where is it? I've been trying to distract him with the lead thing so that he leaves it somewhere. And then we go play hunt it. I definitely don't need chiropractor after today. I've had my arm pulled out with a socket and my leg pulled out with a socket now. Yeah, I feel fit as a fiddle. Interesting, he won't even follow this. Even though he loves it, he won't even follow it back to the van. He's so clever and stubborn. See what he thinks of a lake. There's a lake here, buddy. I'm trying the lake out with new tactical wear. Where are you going? Wait, this way. Up, up, here. He hasn't got a problem with water though. He's like, let me in there, Dad, I love water. Bless him. Well, it was a good test anyway, just see if he was afraid of it. But no, that is a dog who's quite okay with water. So we're at this lovely little lakeside park up in Mullingar, I believe it's called. And yeah, hoping to come here for several reasons. Number one, it's more inland, and as we found, it's a bit more peaceful. But fishing, and obviously Mandy likes fishing. It's one of the premier trout fishery lakes or something in Ireland. So not only can't she fish in it, she needs an expensive license, and you can only fish in it via boats. Don't have a boat. And yeah, I think it was something like £60 a day or something like that, which Mandy being a skinflint, she wouldn't have done that either. But anyway, it's still nonetheless a lovely view. Everyone's been lovely with us, so that's fine as well. Very peaceful night last night. And yeah, it'd be nice to get the knobbers out, bit of walkies. They're doing really well, and I am impressed with the fact that, you know, we don't know what they've been through, but you can just imagine from your own point of view, like, you know, one day you're in one place and then all of a sudden you're discarded out of that place and you're somewhere else, and you're like, oh, well, what happened to those people there that gave me water and food and something to do and stuff like that? And then all of a sudden you're not in there either. You're in another place now because the people that took you from the other people, they've now given you to some other people, and these people travel around in vans, and everywhere's different and everything's different. And so, yeah, I kind of try and work it out from the dog's point of view. I'm probably putting more into it than they would. However, it's obviously upsetting, and yeah, the fact that they're settling in so well is really cool, but there's a lot of time to go yet. So I'm noticing with Dex, even if I walk outside the van, fly the drone, he can see me and he's still barking and whinging and whining because I'm not with him. So his separation sort of issues are getting slightly worse if you think of it that way, which is unfortunate. So we've got to work on that one. And as you've seen from the training bits and stuff like that, yeah, he needs a little bit more time on that. And me too. It's a dual kind of like, two-way thing. Dog owners and dog training, everyone's got to be learning. From this point on, we're actually going to go and see Em and Lou again. We're going to have a catch up, see how Blue's getting on, and obviously they want to see how Dex and Murphy are getting on, and then we're going to see how they all get on together. So yeah, there may be a video of that, there may be snippets, but from this point of view, I just want to say thanks for all your comments and all your lovely suggestions and everything else for helping these two dogs settle down, and for us as well. So yeah, thanks for that one. So we've come back to see Em and Lou from Camper Vibe. Obviously, as you remember, we went down to the animal rescue centre with Em and Lou. Hi, little buddy. To get this little fella and his brother, and they got Blue. Hello. So yeah, so today, obviously we come see, we catch up, see what's going on, see how Blue is, see how the boys all get on together, because they've got a nice enclosed back garden. And also, I'm going to take you to the vet, aren't we? Yeah. Get you checked over. So yeah, so their vet has checked over Blue and said, he's all fine and everything like that. But we just thought that seems though their vet is quite close, that we're going to put the boys in the back of Emily's car and take them to the vet and get them checked over, just to make sure everything's in order, they're healthy. It's been obviously like a month now since we picked them up, and although we've not had any issues, it's just comfort, peace of mind. Get them checked over, make sure that everything's okay, and also make sure that the animal certification, pet passport and all the paperwork and everything like that, the chip and everything else is all properly documented, and that the chip scan obviously comes up with the right chip for both dogs and things like that as well, because obviously at some point soon we've got to leave Ireland, which means catching a ferry, and no doubt a fisher's people big stretch we'll want to check pet passports and stuff like that, so we just want to make sure everything's in place, don't we, buddy? Yeah, and make sure you're okay. Yeah. He is doing really well, as you can see, so yeah, no problem with that, but I do want to get everything checked over, make sure that everything is in place. Right, so that is in a couple of hours, but until then, let's go and play in the back garden with the boys. You go play with your friends. Yeah, go play with Blue, and I'll play with Murphy. Yeah, in the garden. Oh, thanks, mate. Right, see you in a bit.
It's gone. Robin's got it.
So, hey, buddy.
Hey, Daddy.
Give. Good boy. Ready.
Got it on the bounce.
Good boy.
Good boys.
Oh, you're having it.
Give. Good boy. Right, ready, boys? Go.
Like, it's like the Kentucky Derby.
Isn't it?
Yay! Good boys. Ready? With your hands in the air. Yeah. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Throw them all away.
And you got another one to go at as well.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy.
Ready?
Ah.
Hands in the air. In the air.
Murph, you didn't even go.
It's over there,
Murph,
mate. Go find it.
your brother's got two now.
Good boy, find it. Good boy. Yay, you find it. Hiya, buddy. You're such a good boy. Are you such a good boy? You seem to like people.
So everything was all right at the vets. All okay. Everyone got a good bill of health. He weighs 16.9 kilos. He's very healthy. We've got some little bits of ear cleaning stuff because I've been really struggling with cleaning his ears out. I don't think they've ever been done, and he really winces when I've done it. So yeah, some bit of a better ear cleaning stuff, and some treatment for ear mites and worming stuff and all that kind of stuff, for like a one-off treatment for that as well. But the biggest news is that Dexter here, according to both vets that had a check over him, is quite considerably older than Murphy. So they estimate Dexter is about 2 to 3, something like that. Whilst Murphy is definitely a puppy that they're saying, you know, he's probably 1-ish thereabouts. So they may be brothers from different litters. There's a possibility that this little fella might be Murphy's dad, so, or uncle or something like that. But obviously they've spent a lot of time together, so we've definitely worked out that they love each other, they depend on each other, and you know, sort of are very happy to be with each other. So that won't change anything. But yeah, that explains why this little fella's maybe a little bit more serious. Yeah, you. Hello, buddy. But it was okay getting into the car. So Lou drove us down there in the car. It was fine getting into the car, and okay-ish with the vets. But yeah, everything was all right. Like I say, got them all checked out. So yeah, all is good, eh, pal? Yeah, you're just a bit older than I thought, aren't you? Older, not so wiser, eh? But, you know, older means that it's more set in his ways, which means it's probably, you know, explaining why things are that much more difficult to get him to do new things, especially if it's a new name. And the vet also said something like that he seems to have pack animal instincts, and it could well be that he actually wasn't given a name, that he was in a pack, and that's why he's not responding to a name or really sort of like basic commands. That some gun dogs operate in a pack, so when they're released it's as a pack, so there's no release command or come command or here or anything like that. So yeah, a bit more insight into what we might be sort of like facing with little bits of training. But yeah, he's doing really well anyway, so there we go. Good boy. And we're going to spend the weekend now with Em and Lou, and you're going to be playing with Blue, aren't you? Yeah. Really impressed, as you can see. And after a long bank holiday weekend, as it turned out to be in Ireland as well, it was time to go on our last little forest walk with Em and Lou, Blue, Mandy and Murphy, and me and Dex. We had a chat, worked out what the weather was going to be like for the next couple of weeks, and chose a destination on the coast to see if we can get a glimpse of the Wild Atlantic Way coastline. So we've got a couple of pins, we're off there now. So we have made it to the Wild Atlantic Way, and the coast is just there. We're just outside a town called Westport, and yeah, It's not great. And this is the problem we're having. So this isn't our first choice. The first choice we turned up to, there was a height barrier, but it was open. And we drove through, and literally within about 2 seconds, somebody turned up and said, oh, the height barrier shouldn't be open. You best get out now because I'm going to lock it. Thank you. No one else there. Seems just absolutely ludicrous. So we found another one which isn't too far away. And yeah, we're at the secondary problem now. You know, the first one is the fact that camper vans, motorhomes, etc. don't seem to be accepted that much along the coastline. And the second problem we're having is the time of year and the weather. So from the previous video I made about Wild Atlantic Way not being great down south, Dexter's deciding he's going to choose this time to play with squeaky toys. All right, buddy? Do you need to squeak the toy right now? You do? You need to make it go squeaky. Yeah? Squeaky, squeaky. You little cutie. You're going to carry on squeaking, or can I talk to people now? Oh no, you've dropped it. All right, well, I'll use that time to have a chat with everyone, okay? Thank you. So, going back to what I was saying, the second part of obviously Wild Atlantic Way is the Wild Atlantic, and the weather we're having at the moment is yeah, it's pretty atrocious. You also might class it as typical Irish weather for this time of year, but it seems to be storm after storm after storm. So these winds aren't as bad as some of them, 35 to 51 miles an hour. It's not too bad. But you obviously got driving rain, and you're finding not ideal park ups. It might be great in summer, but this time of year everywhere is absolutely muddy as heck, sopping wet through. So as much as the Wild Atlantic Way looks gorgeous and I've got loads of places I want to visit, yeah, the divisive kind of like, you know, is the weather suitable or is the local council going to allow us, it's beginning to grind a little bit. Let me just say, for the fact that you can go inland on the waterway systems and all the other greenways and everything else, and you know, you got like a pick of some fantastic park ups, but as soon as you get to the coast, there's no overnight camping signs everywhere. There are height barriers. The ones that aren't, you know, might be a bit of a spot of land somewhere which isn't acceptable to just decide you're going to claim this and put it on park for night, it's going to be okay. And then, you know, weather. So there we are. The weather's going to get worse as well over the next 3 days, to the point of the weekend there's like 60, 70 mile an hour winds. So we don't really want to be at the coast at that stage, or if we do, we want to be somewhere, you know, protected like a harbour or something like that. But for now, I'm going to enjoy a little bit of coastal weather, and yeah, find somewhere else tomorrow and work our way up north and see where we're going. Whoa, shit. Yeah, when they call this the Wild Atlantic Way, they really got it right. It's alright, buddy. Good boy. It's okay, little pal. You coming out? Come on then. I wouldn't bother looking out there, mate. There's nothing you can see. It's wild though. Yeah. I reckon he thought that the van was actually driving because he went into his crate. It's a bit windy, isn't it, bud? Hey? Bit windy. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Oh. You can see over there, that's my lantern. In fact, I should probably put that on and it'd be exaggerating the wind. Might have to find a different park up. This is getting considerably worse now. Oh dear. What is it with Ireland and weather? I know it's not the best time of year to come to Ireland, but I mean, this is probably the fifth week now, actually, yeah, because we've had the dogs for 4 weeks, so it's the 5th week of this type of weather. At least every other day, if not every day. Wondering whether we have to bug out of Ireland and come back another time.
In 400 meters, turn right onto R335. Onto River Walk, then your destination will be on the right. Your destination is on the right.
Sorry about the quality of the image, but that is the salt that was sprayed all over the van yesterday. So this is where we've ended up. And it's a little town centre, kind of little car park, just next to a little river stop. He's seemingly okay now. And Mandy had to park a few parking spaces away. That window last night got all the rain and the wind, so that's been cleaned a bit better. So just waiting for Mandy and Murphy to get up, and then we're going to go for a little bit of a walk, and then work out what we're doing. Basically, just obviously trying to avoid this weather front that's coming in. It's going to get really, really bad over the next sort of 3 days, and build up to be, you know, like I think there's 65, 70 mile an hour winds, massive amounts of rain coming. I think under normal circumstances we'd stay in somewhere like this. There are no restrictions or anything like that, so staying for a couple of days is usually fine, you know, like stay in the local shops and things. But these little puppers, they're very nervous around traffic and people and things like that. So we've taken them around small town centres before, little villages, and they're just about okay. But this one's quite a busy one, so the road goes through the town. So yeah, I think we're going to find somewhere a little bit quieter. Hey, bub. And hopefully sheltered from the storm. Favourite thing in the world? Ball. Yep, so we'll catch you later from the next park up, or at least, you know, what we decided to do anyway. trying the double lead method. So you got his springy lead and then his fixed lead. Obviously, normally if I had two hands, I'd be holding the springy one. But because I'm filming, can't really do that. But the point of this is he's getting better. And at the end of the day, he's a dog who likes to go and rummage in the bushes. And for 3 times a day, we go and have a walk. He gets excited, his tail's wagging. If he pulls a bit, so be it. It's his bit of fun. It's not my bit of fun, but I get to know that he's enjoying himself. So I guess it is my bit of fun too. And yeah, you know, it would be nice maybe if he walked alongside me, but at the same time then, he wouldn't have all these sniffers, would he? Because he'd just be concentrating on me. So maybe it's a different perspective. No, that's bog, mate. Bog in, bog. So yeah, that's my thought on it anyway, is that he gets to have me on the end of the lead, slightly controlling what he's doing, but he gets to have a good old sniff and everything else. And I get to know he's happy. So, it kind of still works alright. We get to go places like this. So, that's alright too. Oh, we've upgraded. We've gone for the small one fastened around my belly, fastened onto the big one. Hey, hands free. Oh yes, this is much nicer. The pace is more leisurely. My shoulders aren't killing me. And he's being a good boy. There's lots of sheepies around. And he's only sort of slightly interested in them, which is a major improvement. And it's just started raining as well. Nah. Come on, pal. Let's get back. Good boy. Got some lovely walks around here, haven't we, pal? Yeah. Lots of nice paths. Lovely views. A few long walks, one medium one, and then a fairly short one. So we're going to go at all of them. But yeah, epic place to be, out of the way of all the mountains. And this view here just reminds me of Scotland. Just look at that. Yeah. Lovely. That little castle over there, hidden away. Perfect. What you doing? Trying to film stuff. Your little tail though. Little knobber. Look, he's been a good boy. Not really pulling on the lead. And there's a couple of sheep over there. Dexter, good boy. Dex, good boy. Leave it. Come on. Come on then. Leave it. Good boy. This way. Dexter, this way. This way. Good boy. This way. Come on, Dex, this way. Good boy. This way. Look at that. Come on, pal, this way. Good boy. That's brilliant. He is still trying to have a go though, but you know, bless him, it's loads better. Absolutely brilliant. Dexter, this way. Good boy. This place has been nice for a couple of days, but for the next 3 days, it's going to be like monsoon weather. So there's no point sticking around. Such a shame. So many weather fronts keep coming over and coming over. It just feels like you get maybe 2 or 3 days of okay weather and then 3 or 4 days of just this monsoon stormy stuff. This might very well be the time to leave Ireland. Alright, let's find the next park up and we'll work it out from there.
I thought I saw a spark in your eyes, desperately and far away, conquered all my needs. I put all the way aside. Faces come out of the rain, ignoring the sea. We know better now. Let it be.
Well, after a couple of hours drive, we have found ourselves in Northern Ireland again. Not only that, but randomly at a park up that is probably about, I don't know, half a mile away from the one we previously stayed at in Enniskillen. So yeah. Which allowed us to pop back and nip into the shop we bought loads of the pet stuff from in Enniskillen, and swap out some things that like the the harnesses that didn't work out and stuff like that, which means that the boys have now got some new toys, so you may hear some squeaking in the background. Very happy with their new toys. And the other big news is we've looked at the weather forecast, long-term weather forecast and short-term for the next week, and so it's rinse and repeat. Like I said, it's just more rain, high winds, more rain, high winds with breaks in the middle. Have you been destroying that new toy already? You... Oh, Mum's gonna kill you. What if you wrecked on it? Have you ripped part of it off? No, no, leave it. Give. Tore its ear off or something, or even one of its things from the top. You have. Oh my! You've killed the chicken. No, leave it. Killed the chicken that Mum gave you. So yeah, it's not really conducive to what we're trying to do, unfortunately. We're trying to find ones, park-ups where we're out of the way a little bit, so we can train and play with the dogs out of the way, and also just outside small villages and things like that. So we've got things to do, and sort of places where we can train the boys to be around other people, and maybe even try some pubs out. And with this weather, it's like, I don't know if we can really do that. We've been trying over the last sort of like, couple of weeks, and it's not been easy. Just trying to sort of dodge the weather and find out where to go next. And obviously trying to follow the Wild Atlantic Way, well, that takes you coastal. And most of the coast of the Wild Atlantic Way, especially this time of year, is wild. Who'd have thought it? Because it's on the Atlantic. No way. So we've booked ferries back. So in 3 days' time, we're going to be getting a ferry back. It's not the last time, obviously, that we're going to be in Ireland, but it's probably going to be a few months before we're back anyway. Mandy's got something she wants to be doing, so if you want to go and check out Mandy's surprise of stuff, go follow her channel. Links are all in the description down below. And I want to make some modifications to the van now that Dexter's settled and very much told me where he likes to stay and where we can kind of sit together and what he likes to do and that kind of thing, and also how I can fit in with him as far as work and things like that, because the table that I've got at the moment just doesn't work in the same way. He loves the sofa, and that's where I work from. So and that's my tea finishing off. So yeah, I'm going to change my table, change a few other little bits, go through the van. So I've got some things that I'd like to do ASAP, and yeah, can't wait to introduce them to family and friends back in Blighty as well. It's going to be quite interesting. So I guess this is a sign-off. You don't need to see me getting on a ferry and waving goodbye or anything like that. Obviously, once I'm back, if I'm doing something interesting, I'll make a video about it. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've liked our little snippet of Ireland. And yeah, we will be back, don't worry. And until the next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.